Hey, welcome back to the channel. I'm Bill. I'm here at Super Chief Gallery LA, and we just put together our giant annual photography exhibition, Contagious Culture Volume 4. The show features some of the best photographers of today and features some super interesting perspectives and personalities. In this episode, we're going to talk to some of the photographers, take you to the party, get a little tour of the exhibition, learn a bit about how photo books are made, and check out some really cool photography. But before we jump into it, make sure you hit that subscribe button, turn on notifications so you never miss any of our new episodes, studio visits, artist features, and more. All right, let's get into it.
What do you have to say about photography, for photographs?
Dude, photographs, so crazy.
Isn't that crazy? They invented the photograph?
I don't even get how they work. I don't even get it.
Hey, I'm Bill, director of Super Chief Gallery. This month, we're producing our annual photography group show, Contagious Culture. This annual show highlights underground culture happening since the pandemic and highlights things such as graffiti, skating, music, street photography, art, and more. One of my favorite parts about curating this show is that it's completely submission-based, which means that we get to put on amateur photographers and professionals in the same exhibition. I can't think of a cooler way to inspire young photographers and artists to work hard at their craft than putting them on in a show that will be seen by thousands of people and on the walls with some of the best living photographers doing it today. For 2 months, we used social media to reach as many people as possible in an open call for submissions for photos that were taken between 2020 and 2024. At the end of the submissions, we had received over 6,500 images in total, which made the editing process very long and very difficult. It took me about an entire week to scroll through all the photos and make selection, and at the end of that week I ended up with about 500 photos, and then I had to edit that 500 down to about 250, which is the most that we're able to fit on the walls of our massive gallery and in the book. There was a ton of amazing photography submitted, and I'm super grateful to everybody who got excited about it and submitted their work. Whether you made it in the show or not, thank you very much for getting excited about the vision for the show and submitting. My goal each year with the Contagious Culture Show is to create a collaborative record of underground culture in Los Angeles and elsewhere. And it's really unique and cool to bring together a bunch of different people from subcultures that might not usually intersect with each other. And I'm glad that everyone can come together for an epic party and exhibition and respect each other and be exposed to things that they might not otherwise be exposed to. But that's enough from me. Here's the show in words of some of the photographers themselves.
I'm Juanita, known as Evil Spirit Ruled. I'm Mexican, but I live in Europe, the Netherlands. I've been doing a project called Whispers of Belongings, in which I take portraits of Mexican people around the world. You have the portrait of Esteban Oriol. I don't think I have to explain who that is. And I took his portrait down here, like behind the gallery. Mr. B Baby too, she was here for a meeting, and Esteban just said, you should take her portrait too. It feels a lot also like by like a little bit of a behind the scenes kind of what life here is like.
I go by Sherm Shoots. I'm an analog photographer out of Denver, Colorado. This is my photo here. It's from the first annual fucking awesome Hollywood Skate Jam. Right when shit hit the fan, you might say, and all these kids just hop on the car and they're letting it loose. So probably the biggest photo show that I've seen, and LA's as well. So right on.
So my name is One Photo J, out from Ventura County. Spend most of my time in Los Angeles. And just trying to dip my feet into the game, you know, I got some drone shots of the towers. I film a lot with Hopes, graffiti artist, a lot of street photography, and a lot of graffiti, honestly. And then my main thing is graffiti.
Hi, my name is Kat Donuts from Northeast LA. Here's my pictures right here. I first started doing photography in 2020, in like the middle of the pandemic. I had stopped doing drugs, and then I picked up a camera thanks to my friend, this guy who showed me his camera, and then I kind of just started doing it from there. And I was introduced to Super Chief like in 2022, and I'm really glad I got to show this year and any time that I've shown here.
Yo, what's up? This is Indiana Holmes. I mostly like to shoot graffiti. A lot of other shoot stuff that come along with it, like randomness around the city. For the most part, I just look for stuff that catches my eye. Everyday little routes, my usual routes, sort of set. Basically, what's popping right now. Who's got the best pieces? Who's got the dope spots, the highest spots, heaven spots, billboards.
I'm Serafina Maxima. I go by FOMO. I actually took this one here at Super Chief Gallery at another opening, the Delincuentes Gallery opening. Lil 40s, her art is amazing. She's here right now. I'm so glad that I asked her for a photo. Another time I didn't regret asking for a photo was at Suitcase Joe. His art is also up on the walls over there. His gallery closing. I asked the puppet master, Kane, if he could pose for a photo, and yeah, I ended up submitting 10 photos to Super Chief. I've never submitted anything before, so I'm super honored.
All right, my name is Sean Mong, and I took these photos behind me. My process with taking photos is just being spontaneous. This photo right here, this is Kaylani, and she's from Portland. And basically, I just kind of linked up with the promoter who was promoting these parties. These they were called like just competitions, and there'd be like a grand prize winner. So a lot of just skilled dancers, and basically just kind of got in the mix with the promoter, and he let me, shoot flicks up in the club. And she was just down. Like, I kind of just started talking to her. She had a really good energy, and she was just about, posing in the right ways, and she just had that spirit. So this is the car wash right here, and that's just the whole team right there, the whole crew. And wanted to get the whole crew in the mix because you could kind of see there's different generations in the photo. So I just wanted to show just the different generations of people. I was really like that photo, just like how got them in the moment. They got their balloons, and then he just looks so classic. He almost has like a crown, above his head. So I really love that photo.
So my name is William Jenkins. This is my photo of my homies Josiah and Tony. They're painting a mural out in Boyle Heights. Definitely go check it out. It's going to be taken down soon. Lately, I've been just into shooting people, just like in their environments, comfortable as themselves. Mostly people of color, black and brown folks. That's mostly what I shoot at. But yeah, super stoked to have my photo up here and be in the book.
My name is Willie. Willie Captures Light. First one, this photo right here is of Linda, aka Creepy Gals. I took this during her solo show that she had here at Super Chief. Shout out Super Chief.
Hello. Hi. My name is Sana, and we can witness a lady over here in the photo. Her name is Sana as well. You can see, you can't really see it, but I think the most important part here is this press-ons from Milan. This is really cool pieces. You can't really see it here, but then if you're gonna buy a copy, you will. And yeah. For the girl from a different country making it to to cultured gallery, it's a big thing. Yes, absolutely. Yeah, I'm very proud to be here, and shout out to my mom. I love you.
My name is Israel Angeles. I'm a photographer, and I like to take pictures at concerts and parties and stuff where people are having fun. I have this picture up here of Molly Crew. I took that at a show she did. She has a very cool outfit. She's a lovely girl, and we're friends, and she's very easy to take pictures of, and I'm happy with the work I've been able to do with her.
What's up? I'm Brianna Lee. With Jasmine, I had met her within the day of shooting. I was just I slid in her DMs and was like, I want to shoot you, and she's like, I look fly, meet me here. And then we shot that within an hour. So with me, I shot that in my backyard. We came up with the concept on the spot. I just had fake money and I always wanted to like light it on fire. And I feel like it came out pretty good. I'm shooting on a Canon, a beginner still, a TD3. Nothing crazy, nothing fancy, but I do edit my photos to look like film. I just used Lightroom, very subtle, nothing crazy.
Hi, my name is Maddie Lopez. This is my photo right here. So there's a man who writes weird equations and formulas on windows in downtown, and I was able to snag this photo before he came at me screaming.
So I'm Julian, aka Jesus. I shoot film photography only. And so that shot specifically, I just actually reached out to the crew. It was K2S. So I just saw them, they were pulling up over there, and so I just reached out, sent a message, and be like, what's up? Can I just I just walked up and introduced myself and just be like, hey, can I take a couple shots?
So my name is Luigi Bryden. I'm a Panamanian photographer based here in LA. I'm 27 years old, and a little bit about this picture here. It's kind of a spontaneous moment, got invited to pop out to an album party here on Melrose. So I was able to capture, rapper Jay Worthy here in the center, and then we've got Miggs, who's Larry June's kind of like tour photographer, personal photographer.
My name is Robin Catfolk, and I call it the high schoolers of Fairfax because they gather there every Friday before they scoot off for the weekend, and just happened to be there right when school came out. And it was dead quiet, no one was there, and all of a sudden there's 35, 40 kids that just popped up, and they hung out for about an hour, and they disappeared just as quickly as they arrived. So it's nice to see that life is kind of coming back into LA again.
Hi, my name is Huevito, and I'm from East Los. I take photos of underground raves and underground nightlife, particularly of most extreme moments, and I shed light on parties that are happening and the culture of LA. So this is my photo right here. This is Joey Flamboyant and Ellery Jean. This was taken at Backdoor Party, which is a rave.
My name is Ludwig Cesar Cortez from Mexico City. These are the two images that got selected. One of them is from a friend and a peer, Eduardo, who's an artist based in LA. The other one is in my neighborhood in Westlake, kind of just more representative of what I see LA is, which is kind of, a little rough around the edges. Just used to smoke at this alley all the time, and I would always see it, and it just caught my eye, so I chose to shoot it.
My name is Meg Webster. I just want to represent all the women shooters out there. We are out there doing our thing. I have been shooting a lot of the political demonstrations around what's going on with the Israel-Gaza conflict. This was shot down in October on Broadway, where there's a lot of beautiful marquees and all of the theaters there. I think this was meant to be a haunted house, but I think it really speaks to actually the moment that we are witnessing in real time.
The show features a lot of really cool shit for those who know. We have a lot of the best graffiti being done in Los Angeles, big blockbuster stuff to maybe troll graffiti. Here's one of LA's up and coming hardcore bands, Desmadre. We have the world famous Bicycle Viking, a guy who rides around in traffic and gives people the middle finger. We've got one of my favorite LA regional hardcore bands, Zulu, an all black hardcore band. Got some amazing work from, biker crews. We've got some famous LA icons here. We got Crip Mac, one of LA's big rappers, 03 Greedo, one of the greatest to ever do it, Draco the Ruler, rest in peace. The world famous Graffiti Towers, of course, one of the big events of the year. Some people say the Graffiti Towers are like the new Los Angeles River. Here we've got the singer from LA hardcore band Section Hate. I like to mix in a lot of Easter eggs from other Super Chief stuff for those in the community. That's Creepy Gals at her show this year. Creepy Gals Land. Baddies, naturally. You gotta have baddies in your photo show. Got some candid shots from the legendary show of Bayer, Garbage Futurism, Post Waste. Some of our young local talent out here in Los Angeles, little 40s. We got Nate No Face, of course. He was here at the opening party. Always grateful for all the work Nate does for the community. Freddie Gibbs, one of my personal favorite rappers of all time, performing at the Belasco in Los Angeles. Got the boys here from the what genre would you call them? Electro punk rap genre. Amazing two-man, an amazing punk band called Horror. That's HO9909. Esteban Oriol, the grandfather of this shit in Los Angeles. Couldn't be more grateful for his participation in the show. It's super validating for every photographer in the show to be here with Esteban, the OG of this shit, who's been doing it forever and still doing it to this day, and does so much for the culture of Los Angeles. Respect to him. It's an honor to have his photos here in the show. You know, talking about this year wouldn't be complete without the movement to free Palestine, the movement for ceasefire in Palestine, super important protest movement of the time. The university occupations are going on right now, along with the brutal repression of them around the country. So I'm really happy to have some representation for that in the show. Quite a few shots from the big fucking awesome skate event this year, where a cop car was lit on fire and people did skateboard tricks over a flaming cop car. I mean, I can't think of a cooler photography spectacle than that. This, of course, is a tribute to Sponto, founder of Born and Raised, who passed away this year. Definitely wanted to make sure we paid our respects to Sponto, a true LA legend in the show. Some of LA's sickest graffiti writers of today, like Merch, Zess, Sick, you know. Respect to the OTR crew. They put in a ton of work and innovation in graffiti. We got Tom Morello here from Rage Against the Machine. We've got some Urban Explorer shit right here. This is also from the Graffiti Towers, but not even graffiti related. These Urban Explorer kids blow my mind. They climbed to the top of the Graffiti Towers and jumped off with parachutes. So I definitely had to chase them down and get those photos in the show. Some of the coolest, most buck wild shit I saw this year. Dead City Punks, Psycho Sunday's bicycle crew, you know, people out in LA doing crazy shit and putting in a lot of work. Some great shots from one of my favorite LA street photographers doing it for a long time now, Sean Mong. Every single year, submitting some of the highest quality work to the show. Got some great portraits of LA artists, Esteban Oriol and Mr. Baby. I think it's a really great service to the culture of Los Angeles, and I feel really privileged to be able to do it each year. Now that you know everything about the show, let's go to the party.
We're here, we're navigating through the circumferences. I can barely hear myself. I can barely talk myself. But we're here enjoying the photography, enjoying the beautiful people, trying to get beer. Oh, here we go. We're getting beer. Can I get two beers? Thank you. Cheers. All right, we're here with Halo Oink Oink.
Halo big, but Oink Oink worked for your memory.
And what brings you to the show, Mr. Pig?
Well, I'm very good friends with all the Super Chief, Bill especially, and this is like his little baby that he's been curating for 4 shows now, so you gotta support the team.
Yeah, and what got you into the team, if you don't mind me asking?
Just basically being adjacent to the art world artists, like going to shows, and I used to live in Brooklyn and they had a New York establishment, then I moved to LA and they have an LA establishment, so here we
Is there
go.
like a club where you have to like touch tips?
No, you basically have to be willing to drink medium warm Modelo or BBR, hang out with people that are obviously younger and most likely cooler than you.
I just want to say I'm really happy to be part of this show for like my second year in a row. Everybody here is like a great ass fucking photographer, great people, great vibes.
Great vibes.
And I'm just really happy I know a lot of these people here and that I got to meet you.
And we're here with Snoopy smoking a big old doink over there.
Hey, You know he's in the book, right?
Snoopy, Snoopy, Snoopy. ¿Y cómo andas? ¿Cómo está la banda?
Bien.
Yeah.
Bien arriba.
Muchísimas gracias.
Thank you, brother. I see you, man. Do your thing,
I see,
brother.
Bob. We're doing it, bro. We're doing it big, baby.
Yeah, let's go. Hey, man, you gotta go.
Any final thoughts on the show?
Awesome.
Let's go.
And what brings you here?
Friends, peace, and victories.
A lot of flavors here tonight.
Lots of flavors.
Lots of flavors and lots of photographs.
Oh, for sure, without a doubt.
Any favorite photographs, photographers? What brings you here, my friend?
My friend's on that wall over there, and see the American flag? That's my boy right there. And then another picture's over there. It's a lot of friends, a lot of family, a lot of good energy. You know what I'm saying?
What do you got to say about the art world?
The art world is a very toxic place full of a lot of men. We need more women in it. And frankly, we need more women in these photography shows. So next year, I'm gonna submit something.
I think you should. I think you should. You know what the problem is? What the problem with the art world is there's too many guys, and there's too many dicks. But because of that, there's a lot of guys going like this. Let me take photos of you.
Take photos of your pussy. You wanna bend over?
Hey, you ever heard of the 6th Street Bridge?
Meet me down by the 6th Street Bridge.
And we're here. What's up, Mr. Sean Wong?
Hey, that's right.
What photos you got? I know you got the photos. I know you're a killer with the street photography.
I did a whole portrait on cooking show chefs. So like. Yeah, so people like, what's that one girl's name, Paula something?
And you're a photographer here.
Yeah.
Like you're in the show.
Yeah, they got some photos, they don't got photos of me though. Because I submitted photos of other people and then I submitted like selfies.
But they only took the other people?
Yeah.
That sounds kind of gay.
Shout out Sean, OG, triple OG, old school Sean. If you ain't from LA, you know who the fuck this is. If you ain't from LA.
Sean is from the streets, bro. The streets love Sean. The streets love you, man. What do you have to say about photography, for photographs?
Dude, photographs, so crazy.
Isn't that crazy? They invented the photograph.
I don't even get how they work. I don't even get it.
Yeah, I think you just like press a button.
What the fuck? It's witchcraft at this point.
Yeah.
You know?
Do you like witchcraft?
I like crucifixion.
You like crucifixion?
Yeah.
Who do you like to crucify?
You know his name. Free Palestine.
The opening night for Contagious Culture Volume 4 was really amazing. We had hundreds of people show up to the party. A lot of photographers were meeting each other for the first time. A lot of people were being exposed to these kind of things for the first time, and it was just a great community vibe all in all. That party was crazy. Now let's learn a little bit about how the books were made from our sponsor, El Sereno Graphics. With their help, we were able to make some really high quality photo prints and the books, which came out amazing.
I can show you how this works. There's paper down here, and then there's a paper path. The paper comes through these drawers here, and then it feeds up through here. There's an imaging belt underneath here. The image gets transferred, cyan, magenta, yellow, and black. The image gets transferred from the belt to the paper, and the paper goes through here, and then it goes into the fusing section. This is the section where the actual ink is fused onto the paper, and if you touch this, it's 400 degrees. It's very hot. And Then once the ink is fused onto the paper, it goes into this section, which is for cooling, and then the paper comes out. This machine here is going to put a score, because in the spine has to be scored in order to fold around the inside pages, right? So she's going to score these pages, and then we'll take them over to the binder to bind them. So she's going to turn this on, and she's got it all set up. So you can look and see that. See, that's the scoring, right? So the next thing we're going to do here is we're going to take the book block. These are the inside pages that are already cut. Now that they're going to bind these. So she's getting the book block ready, and then she's got the covers already scored. So then you can, so that's the book block. What she's doing now is she's putting the book block in the holder, and then this is where the cover goes. So now they're going to press the buttons, and you'll see the book get bound. So now the book is going to drop down in there, and then they wait for a second, and then she's going to grab two sides of it, and then that book is already bound now. And then we can't cut it now, but you can see that it's a bound book. And then there's the spine of the book, and then there's the back cover of the book. And that's repeated 500 times, and then the job's done.
If you would like to support this really ambitious photography show, you can by purchasing one of the books. We're selling them for $40 on our website, superchiefgallery.com. The books include 260 photographs by 160 very talented photographers, and all that money goes towards helping us continue to do this type of programming at Super Chief Gallery. We really appreciate it when y'all can buy our shirts and our books and our merch. And if you enjoyed this video and you'd like to see more of that, please let us know. Like, subscribe, and all that other good stuff. It incentivizes us to keep going, makes us feel like we did a good job, and thank you very much.